There we go. Alright, welcome to Fireteam Practical Part 1. I am Enex, your instructor. The assistant today are Cunnah. He's gotta be probably just standing aside, but he can help up. Jimbo, Macaco. FTP 1 is designed to teach you some standard terms and drills on how to work in Fireteam. The terms and drills you learn today are not the only way of gaming. They might not always be the best terms and drill for every circumstances. But if we use common terms and movement as a foundation for our teamwork, we'll be faster and more effective. We'll spend less time trying to communicate and more time learning unified tactics. Today you'll learn how to confirm order or team structure, how to issue an order, how to move between formations, how to call out contacts, how to react to effective enemy fire. Course is very practical, and as such we'll be learning by doing. Try to execute instruction as we give them, and things should become clear as we progress. This course is 75 minutes long. There are no breaks. Okay. Phase 1, orders. Each member of Fireteam must be able to issue an order. Okay, now Furie, why do you think so?
In case someone dies.
That's right. If your Fireteam leader dies, someone needs to pick that up. Orders are required when communicating in game, and orders should be issued quickly and effectively. Keep it simple and short. There are 3 parts to an order. The first one is cautionary. Now Thomas, what would be cautionary? How would you put it in practical form? Is Tom's with us?
I don't think Tom's is here.
Okay, okay, Bert. Can you give me one example of cautionary? What would that word be?
I don't know.
For example, if we would be first squad and we would give ourselves name Alpha, what would be cautionary? It would be Alpha, because you call the name of the group. Its alert describes who you're talking to. Is referred to a group or unit. Group can be as small as 1 person. And then we have the body of the message. It's details of the order, like we'll move, we'll hold, we'll change direction, and maybe add simple details. And then the third part is the trigger. You don't execute the body before that trigger. So the most common trigger words are move, hold, and fire. For first example, who would be Alpha? Say Alpha. We'll move, wedge. Southwest, move. So I use cautionary, Alpha. I gave the body the message, and then I say move. Okay. Okay, so speak with certainty, be brief, be clear, and break the orders into small parts and leave pauses between each parts to allow each member of the team to repeat each part of the order as it's spoken. Now, why do we leave pauses, DaRabman?
Give time for the squad to process what needs to be done.
Okay, that's one. But it also give time for members to echo that. If one would be saying Alpha will move southwest, you can't really echo that. But if you use pauses, say Alpha, in a way that everyone echo, you get that feedback. Who can hear you, who can, and so on. Alright, phase 2,
Is
Orban.
it really required at a fire team level though, like if we're still close together? Because it seems like it takes a long time watching like a previous FTP video where, you know, you say Alpha, they say Alpha, you say get ready to move, they say get ready to move. Does it have to be that short?
This is really useful when you are in squad formation. You got 2 fire teams. And then,
yeah, that I can see. I'm just saying, like,
yeah, how can you determine who's who when you got 2 fire teams one by each other? You know, you have to have that indication. Okay, Alpha, he's talking about us. He's not talking about Bravo. And also, the voices are not recognized. Some people don't recognize voices, so this is really important.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you say alpha and then you wait for everyone to say alpha, can't you just say alpha, we're moving west, as opposed to saying alpha,
In an
alpha, we're
actual
moving west, we're moving
situation,
west?
you wouldn't say it in alpha moving northeast. You'd be like, they will echo back to you, but you can still speak quicker than that. The
Yeah.
purposes of the way the order is given is to get all the information across in a way that you're gonna remember when you're getting shot at. That's
Yeah, I'm
the
fine with the
purpose.
structure. It just seemed like breaking it up a little too small. Seemed like it took forever.
Yeah, and remember that what you're watching on the videos is you're watching people learning it. They're taking their baby steps. Later on, when they get good at it, I mean, you'll hear commands like, Alpha, sprint north to rock wall, move, move, move. And that's what people will echo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And that
But,
took
but
like
for the purposes of this, we're breaking it up, because when the orders get more complex, if you don't break it up, people won't get it. They won't understand what you're saying.
Okay. Yeah, it's just when everyone says exactly the same words, it sounds
Yeah,
like a
so just-
meeting or something.
Yeah, and I realize that, but we'll get better and better at it.
Phase 2 orbit. It's very important to explain the orbit. It offers the leader an opportunity to introduce himself and ensure that all members of the team are aware of the group position in their call sign. It is also an excellent time to remind the members of their radio channel. Many of the problems with teamwork could be avoided if the leader clearly explained the orbit and the very start of the mission. This is helpful for new players and players who are not familiar with the team layout of the mission. You also encounter on mission briefing how a mission commander will change name of the one spoken, like maybe twice, and it's really important on beginning to clear that out. To clarify the order you just following, state the members of the group, name of the group, and then introduce yourself as a leader. Provide the call signs, add short range channel. Now, why would you state the members of the group first? Does anyone know? Anyone
Pay
of
attention?
participant? Yeah, that's right. Everyone perks their everyone perks their ears up when they hear their name. It's just our nature. It's psychology. Always use call sign from the ComSICAR if available. ComSICAR may be available in your notes on the map screen. Also, buddy team's call sign may be found in a slotting screen. Okay, so now we move to formations. Now we'll be actually doing things. Okay, so first orbit. We gotta pick a fire team leader. Who we got? DaRabman, Bert, Johnson, and Furie.
Johnson's not in our group.
Hold on, I'll join it.
There we go.
There.
Bert said his TL.
So who are 4 people? Okay. Johnson. Okay. Okay, then now it's okay. Yeah, Furie, you gotta be fire team leader. I want you to explain the orbit. So, remember, members of the group, name of the group, we gotta be Alpha. Introduce yourself as a leader, and then our call sign, which is gonna be just 1-1, and we are on channel 1.
We're Alpha and 1-1?
You're 1-1 alpha team.
Got it. Bert 3D, DaRabman, Johnson. My name is Furie. I will be your fire team leader. We are Alpha, member of 1-1. Listen to my orders. Do not listen to the radios. Any questions?
Far out, man.
Nope.
Man, you look like dyslexia.
Me.
Alright, excellent. So we got orbit. Everyone is clear where it's its place. Now we gotta be moving formation. Okay. Now from now on, you echo. Alpha,
Alpha. Alpha.
Alpha.
Alpha.
move southwest.
Move southwest.
Southwest. Southwest.
In column,
In column.
move. So remember, when you hear word move, you move. Excellent. Keep moving. Don't stop. Alpha, walk in. Move. Alright, so who's the team leader? Furie, okay. I'm speaking for Furie now. So he's team leader. I'm just gonna spoke for him. The orders. Okay, Alpha.
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 Wedge, heavy right.
Wedge. Heavy right.
Move. Now because you read the prerequisites, you know that heavy right means the right is the longest wing. And that means that AR gunner is on a shorter swing. That it's now left side. Keep moving, don't stop.
He's not here, and he wasn't at the mill.
Okay, Fury, now take over and change formation. We got echelon, we got line formation, column, whatever you like.
Alpha team, line on me.
Alpha line.
Alpha line.
Alpha line.
Okay, so remember, break orders into small chunks, leave pauses,
Trigger.
and trigger.
I was wondering where the fuck you were.
Okay, go ahead, change formation again, and use pauses.
Alpha team,
Alpha,
echelon left.
echelon left,
Echelon left. Echelon left.
and pull the trigger, say move.
Move. Sorry.
Exactly, when you say move, people start moving. Alright, change formation. We want to move, squad leader wants you to move southeast.
Alpha team, line southeast.
Alpha team line.
Alpha, southeast,
Southeast.
Move.
move. Because I know Fury, you are a great team leader. You gotta be leaving even longer pauses. You gotta be saying Alpha and then wait for everyone to echo.
Okay.
You got feedback, who can hear you and who's not. And that is excellent as a fire team leader to get a feedback what is going on with the others. Okay. Okay, Alpha hold.
Holding.
Okay, DaRabman will take over. I want you to explain orbit. Remember, state of the group first. Then name of the group, introduce yourself, call sign, and short range channel radio.
Okay.
Who's the AR?
Alright,
Or it
Bert,
doesn't matter.
Fury, Johnson, we are Team Alpha. I'm DaRabman, team leader. We are 1-1 Alpha, short range, channel 1.
Excellent. Okay, we gotta be moving northwest. Pick your formation and get your guys moving. Remember to use cautionary, body, and the trigger.
Alpha.
Alpha.
Alpha. Wedge, heavy right, northwest. Go. Wedge,
heavy right,
northwest.
Excellent. Even longer pauses between Alpha, pause. Everyone echo that. Southwest, wedge. Everyone echo that. And then you leave again. One more pause. And then move. And that is perfect example. First time you did really well. Go ahead and change your formation.
Alpha.
Alpha team.
Line on me. Go.
Line. Lining up.
Line.
Okay, you pull word on me. We'd like to use word for trigger move. We can use move or halt. Those are two trigger words. Okay, change it
Also,
to
always try to avoid on me because that's not very descriptive.
Third person.
Well, it's just if people don't know where you are exactly, good to give them a direction with the compass.
okay, go ahead, change direction to northeast and change formation as well.
Alpha team.
Alpha team.
Direction northeast. Column. Direction
Northeast,
column. Alright, leave.
Hey, Alpha hold.
Alpha.
Hold.
Alpha hold.
Alright, Bert, you've been nominated for Fire Team Leader. Explain the orbit.
Okay.
You can
Furie.
bring in your guys. Everyone have to listen to you.
Or turn up the volume.
Okay, everyone.
Furie, can you hear us?
Barely.
Furie, DaRabman, Johnson. I am Bert 3D. We are Alpha Squad, and we are on Channel 1, short range.
No questions?
Uh,
Okay. Take your guys west. Pick your formation. And get them to moving.
okay, line formation. Alpha,
Line formation.
line, west. Go.
Line west.
Line west.
Line west.
Don't forget to leave those little pauses. Make sure you can hear your guys saying each word. So you say Alpha. Now you echo Alpha.
Alpha,
Alpha.
Northwest wedge.
Northwest.
Northwest.
Wedge.
Wedge.
Move.
Move.
Excellent. Now Bert, take over.
Enex, could you turn your volume up?
Alpha,
Alpha.
south, echelon, heavy left.
South echelon. Heavy left.
South echelon left.
Move.
Very good. Keep on it. You're doing the right thing.
Remember, as an FTL, turn your volume up as well. That was actually a good example of echoing, so I couldn't hear the FTL, but I could hear the other guys.
Yeah, you see, this is what is echo really useful. Maybe you don't hear the FTL, but you can hear the guys by you, as he's repeating that. Go ahead, switch formation.
Alpha,
Alpha.
wedge, heavy left.
Wedge. Heavy left.
Wedge heavy left.
Move.
Okay, Alpha hold.
Holding.
Alpha hold.
Okay, there's a little lecturing part here, so gather around you. So, there are two ways that you can tell of we will be moving, we'll be halting. There's two ways you can give out the order. You can say will move, or you can say just move right away. The difference is that in the first example, will move northwest. You can actually wait for the move. I'm gonna give you now just example, a quick example, so you guys will understand quickly. Okay. Alpha
Alpha.
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 will move northeast in column,
We'll move northeast column.
Northeast column.
and now I'll start walking, and you guys don't move until I say move. Move. Okay, now I'm gonna give you order that you're gonna be executing right away. So, Alpha,
Alpha.
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 move southeast, wedge, move.
Move
Move
southeast,
southeast, wedge.
Southeast wedge.
So, did you get the difference? In one instance, I said will move, and I waited for a trigger. And the other thing, I just said move. I just give direction and move.
In that case, we should have kept walking, right?
Yeah, exactly. But remember,
Absolutely.
you always wait for the trigger. When you hear move, you move. Unless you hear move, you don't move. Okay, who wasn't fire team leader yet? Johnson. Okay, go ahead. Take over. Explain orbit.
Alright, everyone gather around. Everyone can hear me?
Yes.
Alright. My name is Johnson. I'm your fire team leader. We are part of Alpha team. Or rather, fire team Alpha, part of 1-1. Listen to my orders. Questions.
Okay, no questions. But for the purpose of this, assign your AR gunner and assign your grenadier and rifleman. Pick someone.
Furie, AR, Bird, Grenadier.
Okay, you'll move them.
Man will be Rifleman.
Okay, you will move them south in that forest. Move now.
Alpha.
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 Squad column towards south.
Column south.
Column south.
Column moving south.
Move.
Excellent, right on. He was using will. That is excellent. Change formation, change pace.
Alpha.
Alpha.
Wedge formation. South. Move.
Wedge facing
Wedge
south.
south.
Wedge south.
We're waiting for trigger.
I said move.
Move.
Move. Oh, I wasn't.
Yeah, I guess. Acre
I
cut
didn't
out.
hear it.
Yeah, acre cut out.
Okay, get.
Enex always likes the way I pull the trigger because that's the word that I say the loudest and strongest.
Yeah, you gotta be clear and decisive.
Alpha.
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 Line formation.
Line
South.
formation south.
Line south.
Line
Move.
formation heading south.
Excellent. Notebook example right here. Okay, once we get through that forest, or basically here's the opening to our southwest. Get those guys in that open field. Move now. It's more like from here it's west.
Can we go through that gap?
Yeah, here's a wall here. Hole in a wall. West.
Alpha.
Alpha.
Hold. Alpha.
Alpha.
Squad column.
Column.
Column
Southwest.
Southwest.
Move.
Southwest. Move.
Those intervals seem a little tight, is it just me?
Okay, Alpha will hold in this tree line. Line formation facing west.
Line formation facing west. Alpha. Hold.
Alpha.
Alpha.
Hold.
Holding.
Line formation west.
Line
facing
west.
Move.
Move.
Excellent. Alpha take a knee. Alright, phase 4. Communicating contacts. When you engage, the first thing spoken to your squad will be contact. This is initial warning and allows everyone to know where they've been engaged. Can anyone hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, got you.
Okay. Providing direction, distance, and description is better. However, at the very least, you must say contact. It's important to say direction after pro-word contact. Contact left, contact right. We use contact front and contact rear. But sometimes it may not be clear which direction is front. If I were team leader here and I would say contact front, well, would you guys know what exact direction I was looking at?
I think west, because that's the way we were moving.
Yeah, exactly. And you say, I think. So there's a lot of guessing here, and we don't want to have that. We want to be...
You're calling contact from right, left, or you're calling it off the direction you're moving in.
Yeah, direction of movement. But sometimes it may not be clear which direction is from. This is when you got the other teams and you are really distressed on a field. Team is not always in formation facing specified direction. Your team may be dispersed or confused. If you're moving through the built-up areas or working in pairs, change your direction frequently or area of poor visibility, the entire fire team may not know your right, left at any given second. For this reason, it's often more precise to call out contacts by compass direction. Now, if I say contact south, contact northwest, everyone knows where that is. There is no doubt, because it doesn't go which way I'm facing. Cardinal directions are same for everyone. So this allows your squad to react to direction of fire. So following the initial contact, you'll follow up with specifics. The order for format is contact, direction, and the distance. And then is type of target description. So if you take a look at the first letter, it's 3 Ds basic. Direction, distance, and description. It's 3 Ds. So direction. Direction is base provided compass directions with front, left, right. You can use compound descriptors such as south, southeast, west, northwest, half
So we gotta
left,
correct that,
quarter right.
Enex. We're not doing that. We're just using southeast and southwest, northeast, northwest.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
I
Okay,
can
now
change to the lesson plan there.
that's okay.
Question.
Okay, go ahead.
Is you using like northwest or northwest?
So assuming the Jimbo, these are compound descriptors.
There's cardinal bearings, which is north, south, east, and west, and there's ordinal bearings, which is southeast, northeast, southwest, and south. Well, the other one, and those are the only 8 we're using.
Roger.
Okay, clear enough. Now we're gonna move to distance. What would you say? Let's see. Yeah, Johnson. What would you say is distance for near? Less than what? Less than how many meters?
About less than 50 meters.
It's less than 200 meters actually. Do you know why it's less than 200 meters?
Nope.
Because our guns are useful.
Yeah, definitely. All our guns are useful, and we got enemy right in front of us. Now mid is between 200 and 600 meters. So which gun is the most powerful on mid distance in our fire team?
Me.
Exactly, AR gunner. It's got a range for 600 meters. All the other guns on 600 meters, well, they're starting to fall off. And then we got far, which is more than 600 meters. That means our guns can reach the enemy. They don't present threat to us as infantry, and we can reach them. Then we got the description. Its type of target, and it's self-explanatory. Simplify a description of the enemy and estimate the size of the enemy group. Describe location of the reference of terrain features. Like if we were looking at west here, we would have a lot of tree lines, so we could be using reference. Infantry in tree line, running right to left, for example. This is type of description that you can give out. Alright, now we're gonna move to phase 4, communicating contacts. You guys gotta be scanning for contacts from here. Ram is gonna be fire team leader, so he's right out in the middle. And you guys are scanning for contacts, and when you see them, report them with direction, distance, and description. Remember,
West 200 meters to enemy infantry.
Excellent. Will anyone echo that? Go ahead and echo that. Everyone has to hear that.
200 meters near, 2 times infantry.
Contact west, 200 meters, 2 times enemy infantry.
Okay, Robin, do you see that contact?
Yeah.
Alright, then you can yell seen. Robin, seen. Contact seen. Or if there's someone who doesn't see it, you can yell his name and then not seen. Then the others can talk him on.
DaRabman seen.
Bert, do you see it?
Johnson seen.
Bert 3D not seen.
Alright. So, DaRabman, one of your members, doesn't see contact. Go ahead and tell him where it is.
Okay, direction west, that front tree line to the right of the third fir tree.
Use directions, distance, and description. It will be easier for him. And then use a little bit more detailed description.
Okay, direction west, contact 200 meters, that tree line. 2 times infantry. To the right, 3 times infantry.
Bert seen.
Excellent. Now ensure that everyone sees that. Did you get from everyone? Everyone saw that contact?
Furie, Johnson, did you see it?
I called
Johnson
it. Yeah.
seen.
Alright,
On
excellent.
screen.
Okay.
Did you remind him that the Grenadier can speak for Buddy Team 2? And the Grenadier can say, Buddy 2 seen. That lets the fire team leader know that the Rifleman and the Grenadier both see the contact.
Yeah, exactly. If we assign buddy teams right now, we got Bird 3D and Johnson are buddy team 2, and Rabman and Fury are buddy team 1. And since fire team leader is taking care of Fury, those guys will be talking together. You guys, when you make sure that both of you see contact, you can yell out, contact, buddy team 2 seen, contact seen. So
Or
that
even
makes
shorter, you could just yell out, Buddy 2 seen.
yeah, and that makes job for fire team leader much easier.
It's so weird having Jimbo be an invisible ghost here.
The voice of God.
I was wondering who's talking there.
Okay, keep scanning. And more contacts. I want to see. I want to hear Fury saying contacts.
Contact southwest, 200 meters, running left to right, 2 EI.
DaRabman seen, Buddy 1 seen.
Bert seen.
Johnson seen.
Fucking perfect, man.
Yeah, those guys are learning really fast. You guys are doing really good. Keep on it. There's nothing wrong with echoing that. Despite if you see it, I oftentimes yell it out just to be sure that everyone sees that contact.
Contact northwest, 50 meters, 1 bunny rabbit.
Seen.
Remember, try to use for distance near, mid, or far. It's way faster. Fury,
Meters is
what?
Okay.
Oh,
Contact northwest, medium range, 1 times infantry. Correction, 2 times infantry, running towards us.
No joy.
Johnson not seen.
Fury seen.
Johnson
Bert, yell
seen.
it out if you
Bert
didn't see it. Bert seen. Okay, DaRabman, look around you. Who doesn't see contact?
Who doesn't see it? What?
Yes, who doesn't see your fire team contact?
I thought everyone said they'd seen it.
Does everyone sees that contact?
Yep.
Bert seen.
The point that Enex is making is, as fire team leader, you need to know who sees it, who doesn't see it. So he's asking you, who sees it, who doesn't see it.
Okay.
What's the army equivalent of no joy?
Not seen.
Okay.
You want to kill those guys, enex?
Okay. So we
Contact
got Rabman.
weapons,
Rabman. Yep. Hold on for it.
Ooh.
So call out your call out to Alpha. Tell them fire, fire, fire. That is command for fire. Now that on that mark, everyone will start firing.
Okay, Alpha Squad, engage that target. Front. Fire, fire, fire.
And you guys next time echo that. When you hear Alpha, repeat Alpha. This is command for you.
Alpha.
Yeah, it's a
I'll do
simple
it
one.
again.
And it's pretty open here.
You want a new fire team leader, or are you gonna stick with the same one?
Oh, we can change it up. Let's make Furie fire team leader, AR gunner, Rabman. You guys will stay the same. Do we move them somewhere else? I'm thinking about that forest southwest.
You want to do some more contacts from here?
I would like to change direction. This is pretty open area, really open. I'd like to see some more tree lines. Make job more challenging for these guys.
Alpha team.
Alpha team.
Alpha.
Alpha.
Line facing southwest.
Line
southwest.
facing
Line
southwest.
southwest.
Jogging speed. Move.
Move.
Okay, Jimbo. Can you move those guys in that forest southwest?
Sure, you bet.
Alright.
What do you think?
Alpha team.
Contact right. Close.
Contact, right.
Alpha team. Contacts west. Engage. Fire.
Remember,
Fire.
cardinal directions.
Ceasefire.
Okay, get everyone back online. You
Alpha
got
team
one
form
guy
up.
straight away.
Alpha team form up.
Alright, Fury, I want you to move them into that small group of trees to our front, towards south. Go ahead, form it up, facing northwest.
Inside the trees, one is facing northwest.
On the edge of tree, that group of trees.
Alpha team.
Alpha.
Column south. Move.
Column south. Move.
Excellent, you guys getting really the hang of it.
Alpha team.
Alpha.
Alpha.
You guys have
Line
contacts
facing
west.
northwest. Stay in the tree.
Contacts west.
Contact west, mid,
Tree line.
infantry.
Infantry half section.
Scene 200 meters.
Alpha team. Engage. Fire. Fire. Fire.
Not seen.
So annex. What
Yes.
you want to ask here is, you want to make sure the fire team leader knows who can see it, who can't see it.
Okay,
Alpha
where
team,
is
ceasefire.
Fury? Okay, Fury, are you in the middle of fire team? Do you know where is your AR gunner?
No.
Okay, move them west 50 meters so you can see everyone clearly on
I
a
was
line.
assuming we did a line that he would have been the guy on my right.
Yeah, they have to align on you. But sometimes people don't know that on primary, so you have to tell them specifically.
Okay. Alpha team.
Alpha.
Moving forward 50 meters. Move.
Forward 50 meters.
Move forward 50 meters.
Okay, that's enough, that's enough. Alpha hold.
Alpha hold.
Okay, so your job as a fire team leader now is to ensure that everyone knows where the contact is before you pull that fire. So
Are they
before,
are they actually looking out there? Because I see contacts.
keep scanning, you guys.
Actually, sorry, my wife just came in.
Okay,
Contact northwest. Near
Johnson, you gotta be fire team leader. You're taking over now.
DaRabman seen.
Roger.
Contact northwest.
Bert is your AR gutter. The
Contact
other two guys are
northwest
buddy
fire.
team 2. Contact northwest, mid. 3 times enemy infantry.
Seen.
DaRabman seen.
Bert seen.
Fucking awesome, man. These guys are great.
Okay, Johnson, everyone saw that contact. Now give command.
Alpha, engage the enemy.
Alpha engaging.
Engage.
Excellent. Echo that out. Okay, Bird 3D, were you fire team leader here?
You
Whoa.
want me to be fire team leader now? Do you?
Okay, go ahead and take over.
Okay.
So you want your guys being in line, and you have to be on the middle. Go ahead, get your guys. You can give out the order to move them in a line formation, and they will move to your right and left, because they know that fire team leader is always in the center of a line.
Alpha.
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 Line facing west.
Line facing west.
Move.
Line west. Facing.
Excellent, sprinting or jogging. That's always good thing to do when you're moving information or switching. All right, keep scanning out there.
So peaceful.
Sometimes when people are watching for targets, they're looking, but they're not actually looking. If that makes any sense?
Sounds very zen.
Well, often on the primary, we see people looking in the direction, and the contacts are right there, but they don't see them.
Is that a hint?
Not really.
Are we
I'm
the
just
one-
covering our asses because no one's looking behind us.
I'm looking to your left. Contact prompt
I don't
at the
see it.
trees close.
Where's that
But
contact?
not seen.
DaRabman not seen.
Okay, apparently those were too close and they started firing. Yeah, that's the bug. Okay. Never mind, you guys.
Contact southwest. Vehicle. Far.
Furie seen.
Johnson
DaRabman
seen. That's enemy armor.
So you don't have any AT. So what are you going to do, Anish? You going to let them shoot at it, or are they just going to leave it?
It's too far anyway.
Yeah, but that BRDM or BMP can acquire you on long distance. You are on a flat terrain in the open. You can go ahead and move your guys in a tree line or in a group of trees.
Alpha. Move east. Line.
Alpha
Alpha
team moving
move
east.
east. Line.
Moving east.
Alpha.
Alpha.
You got contacts northwest, mid.
Alpha.
Infantry half section.
Hold
on
in
line.
tree line.
Towards it.
Hold in tree line.
Hold.
Contact seen.
DaRabman not seen. Seen.
Contact northwest, mid. 3 enemy infantry coming towards us.
DaRabman seen.
Johnson seen.
Bert seen.
Alpha.
Alpha.
Fire, fire, fire.
Fire.
This is how we want fire command to be. Get everyone's attention with Alpha, and then fire, fire, fire. And that is command to trigger the assault or shooting.
So I'm assuming if we don't say suppressive fire, we mean fire for effect.
Yeah, you're just using the normal rate of fire, which is 1 bullet every 3 seconds.
Contact northwest. Mid.
DaRabman seen.
Bert not seen.
Fury not
Contact
seen.
west mid.
Running towards
Infantry half section in the open.
West 200 meters. 3
Fury seen.
behind this bush.
They're close now.
Actions.
Alpha, fire, fire, fire.
Okay, Jimbo.
Yeah.
I want to move on actions on now. Is that okay?
Good idea.
Okay. So just to make this clear, basically what our practical part is, we're gonna make those guys move and be and spotting the enemy, correct? So it's basically like a small mission.
I'm sorry, was that a question to Jimbo?
Yeah.
Oh, say it again.
So actions on. You want us to prepare a little kind of like mission, so these guys can actually patrol the area
Yeah,
and
okay.
call out the contact.
Sure, let's do it here, across the field or wherever you want to, and I'll put some targets or something in there.
Okay, so we're gonna be crossing this field to our northwest to the next tree line. That will be perfect. So we got a fire team leader. Who is the fire team leader again?
Was it Bert?
Hey, yell your name.
Yep. Bert.
Bert. Come here, come here. In the trees. There you go.
Hi there.
Alright, so you'll be taking your fire team to the northwestern side of this field. Your job is to investigate those enemies that we just killed. Where's the tree line? And report that back to higher. So go ahead, get your guys ready, and move with walking to northwest towards those enemy contact. Your job is to call out contact while you're moving in formations.
Okay.
Move.
Alpha,
Alpha.
move west in wedge, heavy left.
Moving west, wedge, heavy left.
Wedge heavy left.
Move.
Moving.
Alpha,
Alpha.
Alpha.
sprint.
Move.
Northwest close 1 times enemy.
DaRabman seen.
Bert, seen. Alpha, fire, fire, fire.
Oh,
And
Okay.
he's gone.
He's gone.
contact disappeared.
Well, but
So
you
it's all, sorry, it's all set up. If you guys want to head, north, west, you just slightly right and northwest. The enemy will start firing at you when you get out there in the middle of the field.
Okay. Alpha,
Alpha.
Alpha.
wedge, heavy left.
Wedge
Facing.
west.
Heavy left.
Facing northwest.
Facing northwest.
Move.
Northwest, wedge, heavy left.
So Fury, how do we call direction?
Either
the
all
contact.
directions or front if it's right in front of us.
Excellent. Okay, DaRabman, how do you call the distance?
Under 200 meters, near. Under 600, medium.
Yeah, try to use, we use near, mid and far. Because it's the easiest and the quickest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And Johnson, how do you call out description?
Can't remember how you say, but basically call out,
If you use, if you see
direction,
food
distance,
mobile,
and
you just use infantry, right? If you see vehicle, you say enemy vehicle. You know, keep
yeah,
it simple,
say,
keep
I
it
would say
short.
3 Ds.
Yeah,
Distance,
directions, distance, and description. Okay, now keep scanning.
Contact.
Contact.
Where is contact coming from?
Sounds like north-northwest.
Okay, audio contact, north-northwest.
It's behind those rocks to the northwest.
Just follow the smoke path.
don't see that contact.
They probably can't see you either.
Okay, keep them moving towards that contact where you hear them. Walking. And call out contact if you see them.
On the fence, north, close.
Distance,
Contact.
direction.
West, near.
North, mid. 2 times any infantry.
Direction,
Fence.
distance.
Contact north, mid. Fire, fire, fire.
Johnson, do you see it?
Yep.
Yell it up, do you see it?
See. Reloading.
Alright, you got him. Keep moving northwest.
Alpha, move northwest.
Alpha move northwest.
Moving
Move.
northwest.
Northwest.
Stand up, DaRabman. You'll move faster.
Yeah, I didn't realise. Thank you. Contact close, front, 2 times infantry, right there.
Johnson seen.
Contact scene. Fire, fire, fire. Contact northwest.
Contact northwest.
Medium.
Body 1 seen.
Johnson seen.
Alpha. Fire, fire, fire.
Excellent, that's good job. First thing that you have to do, make sure everyone sees the contact, that you got 4 guns pointed at the enemy. If not, your fire team is really not that efficient.
Fox, Jimbo, radio check.
Alpha.
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 Move northwest.
Move
Move.
northwest.
Moving northwest.
Beauty.
If you want to keep it short and simple, you don't really have to use move. You just say northwest and they'll know it.
Contact close, north, 2 times infantry, right there behind the fence.
Bird C. Alpha. Fire, fire, fire.
Contact northwest. Near enemy infantry.
Fucking AT. Is that necessary?
Okay, DaRabman, take over fire team leader. Get your guys in line formation. You got enemies. You want to be in center of fire team. So give out the orders.
Contact northwest close.
Alpha team. Contact northwest.
Contact northwest.
DaRabman sees.
Contact northwest.
Alpha. Fire. Fire.
Remember to give a distance in the description.
Remember to yell out directions, distance, and description. It's always use that you keep practicing that it becomes second nature. Even someone saying that and you know where the contact is, you can still say it. You can still say it because not many people born with this ability to do everything without practice. And you guys are practicing right now. Make sure you yell it out as often as possible.
What do you think, Enex? Is it a good time to do an exercise now? Like actually kit them out?
Yes. Let's teleport them from the hangars.
We're going to give them an exercise now. We're going to kit them out and give them an exercise. I'll brief. Hang on.
Patching you up, Bert.
So just respawn rather than patching up. You're healthier, okay?
I'm
I just hit escape.
Okay. So Annex, you want to get them kit out and we'll give them some orders?
Yes. I'll assign fire team leader. And then he'll establish orbit and assign buddy teams. So let me see. Okay, Johnson, you'll be fire team leader. Explain the orbit and assign buddy teams. Also, with assigning buddy teams, you are assigning whose they are, who's grenadier, and who's a rifleman.
Alright, can everyone hear me?
Yep.
Alright, I'm your fire team leader. We're fire team Alpha. I want Bert to grab the AR.
I'm gonna interrupt you for a second. So remember to state your members of the group first. That's how you always get their attention. So state the members first, then tell them what they are.
Check map.
State.
East of Cabanino.
What do you mean?
Just yell out our names.
State their names. Say all of their names.
Rabma, Furie, Bert. We're fire team Alpha.
Yeah, I want if you got a section, I'd like to have one fire team with this fire team so that we can use them as a squad.
Jimbo, are you global?
I'm talking on the radio.
Huh. Okay. Did you explain the orbit, Johnson?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're fire team Alpha. We're on short range 1. Bert is gonna be AR. He's gonna be my buddy. Fury, Grenadier, Rabman, Rifleman. The Grenadier and Rifleman will be one buddy team.
Excellent. And now go ahead and kit them out. Use that radioactive sign. Just use scroll wheel and pick your slot.
Rifleman again. I want a gun.
You have a gun.
Annex, do you see the map?
Yep.
Yeah, but
Okay, I don't know if you can see those marks on the map, but
I can see those marks.
Okay.
Yeah,
So what's happened is we've sighted an enemy fire team in the area there to do patrol. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's sign colors so we can easily see us on shack attack.
Alright, Jimbo, I'm kid out for blue 4 now.
I'm your
That's
buddy,
Cunnah.
Furie.
Okay.
Aye.
So, what
Alrighty.
Enex, what you can do is,
Best
why don't
buds.
you have a fire team with these guys? That fire team can provide a base of fire for when they're doing their maneuvers, so they don't feel like they're running out into the open alone.
Okay, will we use AI group?
No, we'll use humans. We've got lots of instructors that'll help out.
Alright, excellent.
I think Macaco's already teleported over there. I'm going to go and get
I'm
him.
right here.
Oh, there you are. Ah.
I'm gonna go talk to Aqua and Fox real quick. Be right back.
Okay, in the meantime, I'm gonna explain you in 2 minutes actions on.
I can't assign
So
color.
get around and listen up.
Macaco,
So-
you happy with that? I'm going to get an AR.
Action zones are best defined as initial reaction to effective enemy fire for fire team, what you guys just had. These are completely situational dependent. However, as a standard, the goal will be to effectively get in line formation towards the enemy. Following that is the fire team leader discretion as to what weapon system deploys with engaging the enemy. We'd like to use dash sprint for cover. We use down after short dash you go prone. Observe, you'll look for the enemy and call out the contact. Report, call out description of types of the enemy and location, and return fire to destroy and suppress the enemy. Double tap is essentially initial fire 2 shots at the enemy or the direction of the enemy that you're suspecting. This is mostly useful in urban environment or mount. Okay. If the enemy is in elevated position and your team has no cover close, the leader may command the team to move quickly to the nearest cover. This may involve running into open, but it's preferably to remain stationary in the open under fire from above. It's really self-explanatory. If you're a fire team leader and you got the enemies on a hill, you don't want to go pro there and get mowed down. You would like to, okay, Alpha sprint southwest tree line, move. You know, and everyone will start sprinting for a closest, well, for that tree line, which can provide concealment and cover rather than going pro on the open or in lower terrain exposed to the enemy. Is that clear?
Yep.
Alright,
Yeah.
excellent. So now, Johnson, as a fire team leader, now you'll know when you see contact, you'll want to get your guys in line formation. You'll have to ensure that everyone sees the contact, and then you'll get them to shoot at the enemy and kill them. And if you'll do
Unless
those
they're
two
firing
things,
at us.
yeah, if you get firing at us, then you'll just go prone, find some cover there is nearby, find out where the enemy is, call out the contacts, and kill them. Yeah, they're ready.
Where's the rest of my blue for? Oh, I guess I got.
Cunnah here in a second.
Cunnah, you here?
There he is.
Okay, I'm gonna teleport us over to where you start. Okay. Is everybody ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on to your helmet.
It's not working for some reason. Hang on.
I can try it.
What an anticlimax.
Sorry, we'll try here.
No, just instructors.
Because you're not in their group.
Oh, let me give it a try.
That's okay.
Now that we're,
Got him now. I got him now. It'll be okay. It'll be good now. So the instructors, you can spawn yourself down there to the start position.
Yeah, no problem.
Ta-ra.
There we go. Jimbo, will you brief them?
Say again.
Will you brief those guys?
Brief which guys?
You could always wing it.
Well, you know, the basic plan on what they're gonna
I'll
do.
do it. Okay.
Have you
Who
reloaded?
we got here?
Aqua.
We got Bert,
Yeah, Johnson is fire
Johnson.
team leader.
DaRabman, Furie,
I don't know.
Cunnah, Macaco, Jimbo, Enex. You're 1-1. Bert, you're the fire team leader. Is that right?
No, Johnson's
Nope.
fire team
Johnson.
leader.
Johnson, you're fire team leader of Alpha. The instructors will be Bravo to provide support for you. Okay, so you're the lead fire team. Okay? Standby one. So if you look at your maps, what's happened is we've had a report of enemy infantry operating in the vicinity of Cabinino. You're to go out on a routine patrol. You are at the start marker on the map. Seen?
Seen.
I want you to proceed south by southeast. Try to use cover, get eyes on the enemy infantry, and destroy them. Your weapons green. You can fire as soon as you see them. The purpose of this exercise is you're to practice moving between formations. You must call out contacts. Everybody must call it out, and you can react to contact. You understand?
Understood.
Okay, the purposes of the exercise is not just to kill the enemy. You need to be calling the contacts out. You need to be moving between formations. That's the purpose. So you could all get killed and not kill the enemy, and it still be a successful mission if you practice calling contacts and you practice moving between formations. Okay, take it away, Annex.
Alright, Alpha will move south. Fire team leader will pick formation. Move when ready.
Alright, Alpha.
Alpha.
Fire team, column south.
Column
south.
Column facing south.
Move.
Annex, you want to be in charge of Bravo?
Are we Bravo?
Yeah, we're Bravo. You got another fire team. Just cover those guys.
Should be riflemen
In
in
case
the
they want
back.
to run in the open or something.
Oh yeah, sure.
There's AR in the back.
Okay. And squad file.
Usually I don't fire team leaders or leaders. Usually more comfortable in the
Okay, Johnson,
You'll be
remember
assigning, arcs?
we are practicing changing formations and calling on contact. So go ahead, change you guys into some other formation, and I'm gonna coordinate Bravo. You guys are Alpha. Go ahead and switch formation.
Squad 1 needs a contact anytime you guys are ready.
Alpha.
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 Heavy wedge left.
Bravo, wedge, heavy right. Move.
Heavy left.
Wedge heavy left.
That means AR on the right.
Bravo, wedge, heavy right.
Yeah, you're too far away. They'll never see you.
Okay, Johnson, I want Alpha to move southeast from here.
Alright. Alpha.
Alpha.
Shift direction southeast.
Southeast.
Direction southeast.
Shifting south.
Pull the trigger.
Move.
That's right.
Contact east. Vehicle beyond wood far.
Yeah, here.
Pick up truck southeast.
Heard but unseen.
Yeah, audio.
Yep, heard.
It just looked like a pickup truck.
Contact, south,
Southwest, left to right.
medium.
Screen, you're screen shooting.
Does anyone see his contact?
Contact not seen, but
Contact south. Close.
Contact south. Close. Alright, fire team leader, ensure everyone sees contact.
Contact south. Far enemy infantry. Far side of Capitino.
Johnson, remember,
moving west
your
east.
secondary target here is that you shoot at the enemy. Make sure that your fire team does. Alright? Make sure you're on a metal fire team. Make sure that everyone sees the contact. Go ahead.
Bravo. Contact south. Far side of Capitino. Enemy infantry half section. Firing at us.
Enemy south. Mid at the town.
DaRabman, contact unseen.
But contact unseen.
Alpha.
Alpha.
Shift 25 meters south.
25 meters south.
Moving 25 meters south.
Any contact reports on these guys around me?
Contact
Contact
Okay, Macaco and Cunnah. I'm gonna monitor enex here and just get in. I can't hear what he's doing. So you guys could just
Purple smoke.
we gotta write that into the lesson.
DaRabman unseen.
Right of the purple smoke, 50 meters.
Which direction?
east.
Right
Oh,
of the
no,
purple
just
smoke.
fucking teleport, aren't they?
Direction first, then distance, then description.
Oh, we called the purple smoke earlier. The purple smoke is east of the tree line.
Okay. I just got here and all I heard was right of purple smoke.
Gotcha.
Purple smoke not seen.
Purple smoke is
Oh,
you.
contact east. Medium. Purple smoke. Between two orange trees.
Roger, seen.
What type? I don't see it.
Contact southeast. Mid machine gunner.
DaRabman unseen.
Okay, for the Op4 AI, after they eliminate this contact, just hold it for a bit. Give them a chance to get their bearings.
Those trees are blocking our view. I think.
Does everyone have short range?
For the purpose of this, we're not using 343 because it's mainly used for FTL and squad leader communication.
That's clear.
Clear.
Did you, enex, did you tell them that they can use the short range to call the initial contact?
Okay, yeah, you can call it the initial,
What did you say?
but
What about orders?
no, you wanna use directional talk for orders, because as I said, squad leader and fire team leader, there are 2 fire team leaders and 1 squad leader in the whole squad. So there are 3 people that can talk at once on a 343. So there will be a lot of talking what's going on or what orders to issue. You know, 343 would be overloaded.
Yeah. Where are the contacts right now? Have we got any contacts?
Southeast, mid, 1
Contact.
times enemy machine gunner.
DaRabman seen.
It's at the barn, somewhere behind it.
Okay, enex, does your fire team leader, does everyone see the contacts?
John, do they?
Incoming.
No.
John, do everyone know where the contact was or is?
They know the regression bot. See.
Alright, now you can go ahead, run to each single individual and let them know. Or just find out, do they see contact? If they don't, give them directions, distance, and description. Go ahead, do that now.
You see them?
I see the tracers coming.
Alright, you don't see the enemy?
Negative.
Yeah, it's helpful.
Yeah, me neither.
Give them contact report. That is the easiest way.
We got tracers south.
I know where it's coming from. I'm just shielded. I'm screened by trees.
Contact southeast. Medium range.
One time I can see it in the forest.
Alpha.
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 Shift south. On the
Shift
tree
fire
line,
south.
50 meters.
50 meters.
We got a contact southeast, mid, in the trees.
Southeast, mid. in
Contact
trees.
southeast, mid, in the trees.
And we should remember to fire even if we can't
Yeah,
see them for suppression.
That's
correct?
fine. Just don't start shooting at them again if you've changed position.
Okay, some movement would be great now.
Well, give them a direction then. Tell them to move across the field towards the contacts, and Bravo will cover.
Alright, Alpha,
Use
listen.
you can
Yeah.
use the trees to the southwest there.
Okay, Bravo, listen up. You'll move directly south from here
Alpha.
to those trees.
Alpha will. Bravo will base a fire.
Yeah, Bravo will also fire. Alpha will move southeast, those group of trees. Once they reach those trees, they'll move to that barn directly southeast from here. Alright, you got your orders. Move.
Roger. Alpha.
Alpha.
Alpha. Line formation. Direction southeast.
Line
Move.
southeast.
Moving.
Moving.
Okay, so Macaco, that's Cunnah. Guess what we'd be doing is just providing the base of fire while they're flying.
Okay, make them jog until they reach those trees.
Alpha. Jogging pace. Move.
Jogging.
Jogging.
Stand up, Furie. There you go. Remember, use trees for cover. And you can change formation. Johnson, what kind of other formation can you use now?
Wedge.
Yeah, what about Echelon? You could use Echelon here really good.
I don't like echelon.
Well, it's
I
in
like line formation
prerequisites.
and wedge.
Well, use it so you'll get used to it.
Alpha.
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 Echelon formation. Left.
Roger.
Echelon.
Echelon, have your... There you go.
East. Move.
East.
So what do you think now about the Echelon formation? Does it fit in?
I still don't like it.
Radio discipline here.
Well, you gotta consider you got Bravo covering you, so
Okay, you can.
I would say it's pretty good. It's a pretty good option here.
From the barn. Contact front, close.
Contact front, right side of the barn.
Contact east, close, in the barn.
Do we still have the AT?
What you want to do here is keep your fire up and call your contacts out.
AT, see that? Oh, to the right.
Contact right side of barn, close.
DaRabman,
Hey.
Jimbo,
see
reload.
that door to the right?
Did everybody call the contact?
Yeah, I do.
Put one round in it.
Remember, objective is to call out contact. Bert, do you see contact?
Contact east, left side of barn.
Contact east, left side of barn.
How are they doing, Annex? Are they calling contacts?
Yeah, they're starting to.
Okay, make sure they're calling their contacts. Bert, did you hear that order?
Alpha moving towards the barn.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Hey, John, hold.
Alpha hold.
Holding.
There was one guy that wasn't heard the order. Did you echo that out, DaRabman?
Yeah, I'm certain.
Alright, make sure next time your buddy hears that.
Okay.
Go ahead and move.
Buddy, actually.
Yeah, John, go ahead and move.
Alpha,
Alpha.
east. Move.
Alpha moving east.
Moving east.
Actually, you're doing great, Aqua.
Good order. Good order.
Well, make sure to call that contact when you see it.
Not seen.
Everyone needs to call it out. Hold.
Alpha hold.
Alpha hold.
Holding.
No, that wasn't for you. That was for the AI, the op4.
Okay. Johnson, go ahead. Push them to this barn. Move now.
Civilian truck to your north on the ASR.
We got a contact
Alpha.
north. Contact.
We got a contact north.
Contact north. Shift 5 north. Move.
Shift fire north. Move.
Far north. Technical close north.
Yell out at contact. If you see contact, yell it out. Remember, that is objective.
Contact down, ceasefire.
Seems to be fine.
Alright, Alpha. Line. Shift east. Towards the barn.
Okay.
Correction.
You want to bring him in for an AAR? Annex?
Alright, Alpha, bring it in for AAR. After action report.
What I would do at this point, Annex, is I would summarize the course. I'd do a quick AR, really quick, and then summarize the course, and then offer if people want to continue to go up into the primary and do this.
Okay, so summary. This concludes part 1 of Fireteam Practical Training for today. Thank you for attending. Today you'll learn how to confirm and establish orbit, how to initiate an order, how to move between formations, how do you call out the contacts, and how do you react to effective enemy fire. It will now be slightly more effective as a single part of fighting team. If you continue to practice what you learn, you may become part of fire team that is able to move and react quickly as a single force. These are the first building blocks in solid cooperative gameplay. There are 2 more sessions that follow this course. You are welcome to attend them if in sequence. Each session builds on a skill learned on the previous sessions, so it's best to attend them in order. You're now encouraged to immediately or right now move to primary and continue to practice the skills in game. You can ask politely GM or whoever or CEO to remain as a team, to slot as a team. Explain that you just completed practical training and you wish to continue today. So I thank you guys for being here today. Take initiative. This was my very first teaching session, so it's obviously I stumbled a couple of words, but overall I think you guys had fun and learned a lot of new things today.
A-firm, thank you.
Alright, so now short AAR. What happened? How could it go better?
And with the AAR, for the instructors, what we're looking for is we're looking for comments about the moving between formations and calling contacts, because that was the purpose of the exercise. So first of all, for you guys, for the fire team, how did you do with calling contacts?
Wasn't that bad.
It felt a bit scrambled. We didn't seem to get it as one fire team.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it wasn't like excellent. It was good, but it wasn't bad.
Well, what
Make
could
sure
you do to
everyone can
improve
see.
it? How could you make it better?
I had difficulties with the volume, really. It's quite hard to hear every
Okay.
member.
Echoing.
Yeah. I notice you guys are still sort of stumbling. Make sure you call the direction first, then the distance, and then even a little description. And if you see it, at least call out your name and contact scene. You guys are the best team I've ever seen at identifying who it is that's talking. Keep doing that. When you say Furie, contact scene, it really helps.
Yeah, all of you were fire team leaders, and when you hear someone identifying himself, it makes so much easier to know who sees and who don't.
Yeah, everyone should do what Jimbo does and talk about yourself in the third person all the time.
Yeah. Hello, this is Johnson, and this is Jackass.
Jimbo needs a medic.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I was waiting for that one.
Jimbo needs a medic.
So now I know the instructors are dying to talk to you about what you need to do tactically, so we should give them an opportunity to do that.
Wow.
There's definitely a tendency to just get stuck when there was contact and not to move to cover. We just kind of stand out in the open.
Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of times where I could have just decimated your numbers.
Yep.
So you got to work on diving for cover. If you've got somebody with a 7.62 caliber weapon, somebody with a medium machine gun who's engaging you at range, you're gonna need to just break for cover first and then attempt to get on them with the 203 or something else. Because from a couple of locations that I was at, I could have just pinned down the entire squad if you stay open. Make sure you're dashing.
Hey, Enex, it's Jimbo. You still here, man?
Yeah, I'm right here.
I just dragged you out of the channel because I wanted to say you did an awesome job. You're probably the best person that's ever instructed Fireteam Practical 1 ever. And I'm not exaggerating.
Well,
no, I'm not flattering you. You did it excellently. Everybody else gets way carried away with doing exactly what Aquafresh is doing right now, and that's not the purpose of the course at all. It's got nothing to do with that. You did an excellent job.
Oh, I'm glad I did it fine.
If you have somebody that will spawn the contacts for you, I would feel comfortable with you doing this all by yourself with no supervision. You do it perfectly.
Thanks, man. That means a lot.
I got to get back to work. I'm going to drag you back down in the channel. Have you got any comments for me?
No, I think you were doing pretty good job because, well, I was really in with the fire team, so I don't know what exactly you were messing with Bravo, but about spawning contacts, it was pretty damn perfect.
Well, I mean, just any concerns, any questions now that you've done it?
Not really. I would just like to go along with you through the lesson plan just one more time.
Sure.
Maybe some other day when you'll have time.
pick a date for your next FTP1, and we'll post it up. The more notice you give people, the better. You see how you only had 2 or 3 people that were attending, but look at how many people showed up. And that's excellent. We're getting lots of regulars show up. That'll start to infect people now.
Yeah, I agree.
I got to get back to work. I'm going to drag you back down so you can listen to the rest.
Jimbo, do you want to answer that?
What was the question?
Not really a question. I was just saying that no one covered like default firing arcs for different formations, so it wasn't really clear who was scanning where.
That's not covered in this course.
Okay.
That's done in Familial course, I think.
Nope.
No.
No, it's not covered at all. That would be something that. See, what my plan is, or what UOTC's plan is, if I understand it correctly, is for everybody to learn the Fireteam Practicals so they all know what the movements are, and then you'll take a Fireteam Ops course. And in the Fireteam Ops course, it's basically like a field training exercise where all the lecture is pretty much a walk and talk. There might be a little bit of whiteboard exercise, but basically you know how to do all this stuff already, and you just get the benefit of somebody like Fox or Aquafresh giving you the pointers on how to stay alive and skills on what to look for when you're trying to locate the enemy, and how things looking at the terrain and stuff.
The Fireteam Practical teaches you what to do. When you go on to do a Fireteam Ops course or a Squad Members course, it will teach you why you're doing these things.
And when to do each one.
In short, the tactical areas are beyond the scope of this course. This is just how do you issue an order, ORBAT, how do you move between formation, and how do you react to enemy fire.
Oh, that was one thing I just remembered. It's not technically covered in the scope of this, but it's just basic safety. I noticed when we were taking fluid contacts from every side that you guys swung round and engaged the contact quickly. The thing you guys didn't think of is that you're moving in a line or a wedge. Okay.
This was uncalled for.
Yeah, you were moving in a line or a wedge. And flanks, so your natural reaction was to swing round and engage. What 2 of you guys did was basically shoot over your flanks. If there's a friendly, and there's a line drawn from you to the enemy, you do not shoot, you move into a better situation. And if you can't move, then you basically fall out, you can't let your fire teammates sort it out. If you start shooting over your heads, there's plenty of videos, you'll find some guy, he's like this, and then he can't see the enemy, he does this, and bam, he's dead.
Yeah, I used to kick a couple times, because there were people in front of me.
Remember, no team killing, guys.
Go contact west, 4 times go.
Contact north, if you can.
That's one thing. If you ever come up behind someone who's crouching and you're shooting over their head, you call out high-low.
Also, make sure that you're giving range on this shit, guys. Calling out contacts range is vitally important, so I want to hear danger close before you get that.
Yeah.
I did see a few instructor caps run in front of our firing line once.
Hey man, don't look at me. I got a target.
So the participant fire team got 35 kills.
Is that?
It's awesome.
Who's spawning all the fucking goats and livestock?